SWBrainGames, Crimson for Rain here, just showing you all my social networks and to let you know that you can find the official ones on the links to my descriptions, okay? You'll see them there, all right? And this is all of the apps I use right here. This is all for Android or iOS, and you can use them to make your mobile videos better, right? Now, guys, please like, subscribe, and share my videos to everyone so I can help them out and stuff. All right, guys. Now let's jump into the video. All right. Welcome everyone to Skyrim Stories. Now, just before we go, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to put up a video yesterday because my space on my phone was really taken up, so I had to find some ways to get rid of the space. But anyways, I'm going to be actually working on trying to get SWBrainGames mask and maybe even hats and stuff. Of course, I'll be getting it. I'll be getting it later on and stuff, but it'll be a while before I start selling them or anything. But so you see that logo in the beginning? That's what I'm gonna be having as my logo for my the mask.
Ready to go yet?
So, but anyways, so now we're on to episode 4. And I'll just let you guys know because you'll probably catch on to it if you definitely played Skyrim a lot. I activated one of my mods, and it was just basically a cheat one, just to kind of help me get all the stuff and everything really fast. So I didn't really want to make it insanely obvious by getting like freaking using Daedric stuff or whatever, you know, having Daedric armor or whatever. But anyways, but yeah. So right now, what we're doing here right now is going to Solitude, and I'll actually cut off the mic in just a second because we kind of have like a little cutscene. We come in here, and then once this is over, then I'll explain what we're doing and why we're doing this. All right. So as soon as we get in, I'll be shutting it down.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogveer. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us! Traitor!
Get on with
You
it!
should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all hard for him.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torygg. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torygg. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
So here we are. So after all that stuff happens, you know, he betrayed Solitude and I guess the High King betrayed all of them for Ulfric Stormcloak. But anyways, so the main reason we was going there was to. Well, this is actually to solve 2 problems, and one of them we're going to right now. But so you wanted to get the Amulet of Talos, because when you get better in the glitch and stuff, and when you get your enchanting maxed out, and you know alchemy maxed out, and something of course,
let me just
unless you unless you
Clothes and
use the
raiment
mods,
for the discerning customer.
enchanting actually takes a pretty good while. But I can show you a trick to that right there too. And so I could even do like a couple of side videos or whatever for like how to max out this, how to mix out all the different skills fast, you know, for smithing, for, you know, and then of course you can do it in the glitch, and then that way if you do it the glitch way, and then it'll be a lot faster. But I know for like the magic ones, there's not really a glitch. You just gotta you know, buy spells and then use them. But if you just look at all this inventory and stuff that they have, that's pretty much where you get to buy pretty much all the stuff that you need to help you out, because you want to eventually be invincible. Okay, and then of course this one right here, this part right here is actually just showing off another the glitch. Of course, I mentioned it in the last video. So about the first glitch and stuff. So yeah. And of course, people would probably call it the first glitch because it's the first one that you're closest to. So, but of course, there's other chest spawn. There's other hidden chest spawns. I think there's one in Solitude at the Blue Palace. There's one in the Thieves Guild. So there's one there. There's one in Dawnstar, and then there's one outside of Markarth. I think that's all of them. And then of course this one right here. And if there's any of them I'm missing, please let me know. Let me know, guys. And then I'll mention it in the next video. I might even do just a special video on all the locations for the chest spawns. So, but you know, we'll probably get up to there later on, you know. But I mean, of course, in the character so far, we haven't really done any missions or anything. We're just, of course, usually what I do before I kind of start any of the big missions, especially any of the main story stuff or like Dawnguard or anything, I want to make sure that my character is invincible, pretty much. and I can show you my main character that I used, that I still have, that there's no mods, and they're level 226. Oh no, it's 266. Level 266. Might even be 267 right now, but because I've been using it again. But I've gotten through a lot of the stories. Like I've beaten the Dawnguard, and well, I think that was pretty much it. I think I did the Civil War part, but I did a whole bunch of stuff. And right now I'm gonna try to take out old Malik, or whatever his name. Not Malik. I keep on getting confused of his name, but the other Dragonborn. And of course, because there was the one that I did on with complete mods and stuff, and for some reason when you try to go up to the Acropolis Acropolis or whatever, in the final area to face him, you basically, like, of course with all the mods and stuff, and then of course the glitch at the same time, you end up hitting him like one time, either with a sword or something, or even a bow, and he goes down, and then he goes and tries to suck life from the one dragon, and then after that he's stuck in the middle. He's stuck in the middle, and the whole battle is froze. So sometimes working with the mods, it definitely takes its toll. But of course, I also, You probably what you can do is after you take him out and after you get, you know, just probably just work with the glitch a little bit, or maybe even just do like one mod, like the cheat mod.
right now.
And of course, I can show that one off too. But yeah, this one's just about he's just gonna just buying the property and stuff, and then
of course,
don't
forget
you don't really need this one
decorating
because
guide for
you can do this
descriptions of
one
the
anytime
decorations
and
you
for
Now, what would you like to
so you
purchase?
can definitely hear it.
Very
But
well. I'll
so
make the
we're just
arrangements.
buying the
The next time you
decorations
visit
and
your
stuff,
house, your new furnishings
buying
will be in
everything.
place.
And the
there
reason
anything
why
else you'd like
we
to
want to do
purchase?
this before
Very
we
well.
go to the
Is there
alchemy
anything else
glitch
you'd like
and
to purchase?
all that stuff
Very well.
is
Is there anything else you'd like to
is
purchase?
for when you're
Very
doing the
well.
duplication glitch
Is there
with
anything else
Lydia.
you'd like to purchase?
When you're doing
Very
the
well.
duplication glitch with
Is there
Lydia,
anything else you'd like to purchase?
you're gonna eventually
Very
have a
well.
lot of stuff.
Is there
And if
anything
you don't
else
have
you'd
the
like to
alchemy
purchase?
glitch, that means you don't
Very
you don't
well.
have that yet. Then
Is there
you're
anything
not
else you'd
gonna
like to purchase?
have your full carry weight. So everything is going to get
task of steward.
duplicated and
The
duplicated
Jarl
and
has put out a bounty
duplicated
on
and
some
duplicated
bandits.
insanely
Take
high.
a look at this decree for details.
Okay, and then of course I can show you on the
Enjoy your
duplication
visit to Dragon's
glitch on my main, and it'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty cool to show you, but just like show you how much stuff is laying around, you know, and then of course, you know, and then show you why having the house is so important to the glitch. At least how I see it. Now, of course, right over there by the blacksmith area, there's barrels, and of course, as long as you don't leave them in there too stinking long, then you'll be able to take advantage of them. So, but yeah, see, there's 2 barrels right there. There's those 2 barrels right there. You can use those until you buy this place. Now, if you put them in the barrels, then eventually people are going to steal them. But all these chests here, no one is going to touch. So you can literally stash them anywhere. You can stash them in the dresser. You can stash them in the chest. You can stash them pretty much anywhere. So yeah. So I usually stash them in that one chest right there beside that bed, because you know. But you can stash them anywhere. So that's the reason why I was showing that. Now we get into the nitty gritty. Now, of course, what I was doing this. Now, if you notice everything is already high. But if you look at all the stuff that I've got, like you gotta have, like, to help you out with the alchemy and stuff, the alchemy glitch, you need you go to alchemy and you get the first three all leveled up one time. And the first one, the very first skill, you have to let it get 3 times. So 3 times, and then the first and second skill, and then after that, then you gotta literally do it like this. So you gotta have, I usually use anything that's like a helmet for alchemy, gloves for alchemy, and a ring and a necklace, and then you go to the enchanting table, which is in Dragon's Reach for this area, unless you just decide to you know, do whatever. But so this is in Dragon's Reach anyway. So the enchanting table is right there. So and then you basically you get your first one. And then you enchant it, or you disenchant it, so you can make the enchantments all you want, and then you enchant all 3 of those, and then say like carrying capacity, and then like weapons and armor or improved and stuff. That's fortified smithing. And of course, you got bow damage and stuff. So once you get up really high, it'll start going up to an insane level to where you don't even have to worry about it. Of course, I usually go up to usually try to go into the billions and stuff, but you don't have to. You can even do it in the millions. But once you get there, then you'll be almost unstoppable and unbeatable. And so on the next clip, which is going to be a little bit longer, we should kind of show a little bit of what I was talking about. Now, this is, if I remember right, this is kind of like the final piece of it on this next one. Okay, so of course I was using the glitch and stuff, and if you want me to, I can do an entire video on the glitch. I mean, not the glitch, on the cheat and stuff. And you'll see that I had it. I moved it up to 100, and then of course this was a little bit further on after we got everything mastered. So if you do it like this, you'll see how much a percentage is. And then it'll just raise up everything. And of course you'll have your fortified smithing and your carry weight, and then we got the bow damage. So you could literally do insane amounts of damage. One shot in the dragon, you can one shot Alduin later on. Stuff. It's pretty crazy. But one thing that I would definitely suggest is like having you try to find like where you can get enchanting the weapons, or yeah, it's basically armor, but armor or something that has like I'll say something about health points, and then magic points, stamina points, one-handed and two-handed, it increases one-handed and two-handed damage. Pickpocketing, lockpicking. So if you had lockpicking all just insanely high, that means that your pick thing won't break because any combination you choose is automatic. So you could break through all of them. And so it would be really easy and really fun, and then that way you could get your mastery up to 100, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. And then you can end up getting the skill to where it don't break or anything. But it's pretty cool. But you just get, of course, like fortified. Oh yeah, there's an actual place where you can get a mask, and this is one thing I definitely suggest in the whole travels. So it'll help you, because especially when you get towards doing the enchanting at max, when you have the full enchantments and stuff, when they're all at max. So this is we're trying to do the fortified smithy. So just watch. Now we have the fortified smithing all the way insanely high. So we did it one time, and then boom, it's maxed out. And then we're going to do that with speech. Okay, but it took 2 times for us. Or I mean for me right here. But anyways, so you want to have enchanting high all the way to the last perk. Because the last perk allows you to enchant 2 things onto one piece of armor. So you can have, like on the gloves, you can have lockpicking and pickpocketing. You can have lockpicking and pickpocketing all in one. And then like for the boots, you can have sneaking and carry weight. And then of course you got your and of course one thing I suggest too is you find you have a replacement for the necklace. Excuse me. You have a replacement for the necklace, and so the amulet of Talos will be that. And of course the reason why you want the amulet of Talos is because it knocks down the shout cooldown. So you can literally shout without the cooldown. So you just insanely just shout, and then it's a lot more funner like that. So but so, oh yeah, and there's another kind of trick to getting this too. If you use the special mask called Corrosis, then you're able to use another mask, and that is actually the farmer helmet. And so if you use the farmer helmet and the Corrosis mask, and you can enchant it. I mean, you can enchant the farmer helmet, and it'll help you. And I just say that because if you use the farmer helmet and Corrosis at the same time, then because there's all kinds of stuff that you'll wanna max out and stuff for yourself. So if you use it like that, and of course I can even show you what I'm talking about because already by now on this one I've got the farmer helmet, I've got all that stuff, so I can kind of explain it to you, and then that way you'll know what I mean. So
I've been looking for
and of course as you level up you'll get all kinds of different things. So yeah, about the Dawnstar. Of course, the first one you'll get is about, I think it's somewhere around level 9 or something. You'll get a letter from the Thane of, I mean not the Thane, the Jarl of Falkreath, you know. So you'll get a letter from him first, and then you'll get a letter from Dawnstar and all that stuff. So one thing that you're wanting to do, so we're trying to level up speech, so I had to go and buy leather so I could level up all, or make all my first stuff legendary. So and just remember just to do the duplication stuff, just to do the duplication glitch to get more of what you want, like even leather. So like if there wasn't enough leather, you could drop all 17, or you could drop all 17, have Lydia pick it up, and then exit, and then boom, you got 17 more than you have. So just remember that. But it works for the only thing I've seen. The only thing that it doesn't work for in the duplication thing is anything that's a quest item. Anything that's a quest item or gold. You can't duplicate gold. But you can keep on using the glitches and stuff to do that. Okay, so another thing to remember too. This is one thing I'm showing you right now. This is another glitch. This is another glitch right here. So you hit save. You drain the guy of all the money. You get anything, literally anything you want. Anything you want from him before you do this. You get yourself some arrows, weaponry, anything to help advance your glitch or anything. And you just simply, after you save, just do not save, or this will completely screw you over. All right, so you hit that save, and then you go back. And you go back, and you'll notice that the gold right there has been reset, and so that means you can constantly sell to him, constantly sell. Now speech is maxed out. Next time. So now we have alchemy and smithing and speech all maxed out. So it's not that hard, but the others are a little bit harder, and I can go into that a little bit more. But yeah, it's really cool. Another thing that I wanna kind of ask or whatever, but since we're doing Skyrim stories and stuff, is there any specific story that you want me to do?
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that
of course, especially on this player, I can do them all. Even though I don't like the Dark Brotherhood, I'll do it. I can do that. And then we can do like Skyrim stories, Dark Brotherhood, episode 1 or something. or something like that, and just go through the entire Dark Brotherhood, entire Thieves Guild, entire we can do all of the different stories, but just comment on what you would like me to do on that. All right. Anyways, guys, see you all later. Stay safe. All right. Bye.